Everyone, my name is Tia. I just thought I would make a video so that I could show you guys our morning routine with Iggy Iguana. Just a disclaimer, I'm not an expert, I'm not a vet of any type, I don't have a website, I didn't write a book. These are just some things that we do for Iggy. I've had her, she's my first iguana, I've had her 2 years. She was extremely sick when I got her. I've read a few things and done some research and she seems to be very healthy now. And so I thought I'd make a video and show you what we do and see if you can get anything out of it. Maybe you like some of this stuff, maybe you hate it, but my hope is that you might be able to get something out of it. As you can see, this is me in the morning, this is my morning hair, this is my morning face, this is my morning maximum effort Deadpool shirt. Pretty excited about that. So first off, let me show you some research material that you may or may not find helpful. A lot of this stuff is from these books that I read. They're available on Amazon. This is an older book. It was written in the 90s, but it's got some fairly good information as long as you read it with that in mind. Green Iguana, The Ultimate Owner's Manual by James W. Hetfield III. This is another book I really like. This is by Melissa Kaplan. Some people really don't like her. I happen to like her, okay? It's another one of those things that you have to read with the audience in mind, which is someone who has bought an iguana and didn't do the prep research like they should have, and hopefully can turn that around and start doing the right things. It's also written to deter people for buying iguanas, believe it or not. Another great thing, this is the Green Iguana Society pamphlet. This is on their website. This talks about your percentages of greens and other vegetables. It's also got some really great articles on phosphorus to calcium ratios. Green Iguana's food site. I printed it out and put it in here so that I can reference it when I go to the store. It tells you about all the different foods, what they're good for, when you should eat them, so that's pretty great. This is Iggy a iguana. This is her current enclosure. According to things that I've read, she's almost at her minimum exposure dimension, so she's probably going to have to upgrade pretty soon. She was supposed to be stunted when I got her. She was very sick, and as you can see, that is definitely not an issue for us. She just keeps growing and growing and growing, and so soon we'll be upgrading. The first thing we usually do in the morning is come in here. She's pooped, so we've got to clean that out. This is just newspaper and paper towel, and she loves it. And sometimes she poops in her diggy box, sometimes she just likes to dig. As you can see, Iggy was feeling very diggy yesterday. She has gotten dirt everywhere, so I will also dump out her water, get that cleaned up, and get her a fresh tub of water. When she was younger, she used to poo in here. She doesn't do that anymore, thank goodness, because it gets fairly gross. This is more or less for humidity, to help keep a tub of water in here. It helps with the humidity. I also have an actual humidifier. I have a dripper in here that helps with the humidity, and it also actually entices your reptile to drink, or so they say. In addition to that, I have a mister, and we mist her fairly well. We live in Idaho. My house is 30% humidity, so it is quite the struggle keeping her humidities at between the 70 and 90 degrees that it should be.